Hello, I'm Derek, and this is first time I'm posting on this video blog or vlog. This is a bit of an exercise, a test to see if it works. So I'm going to show you some of my paintings. So I'm going to turn the camera around now because the problem I've got with this camera is that the front-facing camera doesn't work. So I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn it around to show you some of my paintings. Okay. First of all, we have the three bears. The gold figure is me, because it's a nightmare I used to have when I was a child. I wrote a book of that title, The Three Bears, and I used this painting as the cover of the book. While I'm here, I may as well show you this, which is my latest novel called Bums. There's another two in the same series, and there's other books I've read. Boys from the Backfields up there, for example. I'll show you the cover of that because I've got a painting in the front room of which the cover of this came from. There, you see it? Okay. Looking at some of the other ones now then. This is called Fireworks, Abstract. Go close in a little bit, yeah. You got that? Okay. This one is Bent String, another abstract. There's me in the mirror. This is a painting of a woman, which is sort of an abstract with a human being buried. Another abstract called Orange Mess, full of textures. I don't know if you can see much of that, plus a bit too close there for this camera to pick up properly. Moving along, Girl in the Woods, another little abstract, Three Women, Jane, I Am Gorgeous. She is, isn't she? Then into the front room, and we have got Tired Poser. But I love this painting with the colours, and I love the hand flat against the face there. And I love the eyebrows, even though my wife, who was the model for this painting, hates it because the eyebrows are, to her mind, too thick. Now this is the painting I talked about just now, which is on the cover of Boys from the Backfields. And this painting is called Kevin Keir View because that's the name of the estate where I grew up, and what the Backfields is based on, because Kevin Keir in Welsh means backfields or back of the fields. Then we've got Belinda blogging. Then on this wall we've got Red-Faced Girl, which is pastels, and it's a little bit weird, but it's a sort of experiment with pastels, and I think it kind of works. Then this is my favourite painting called Bright Environment. Now this was painted about 13 years ago now, and it started off, I think, in a kind of loose way and gradually build up and up and up, adding more colours and layers as we go along. The colours you're seeing on the screen aren't quite representative of the real colours. I mean, for example, that yellow is a deeper orangey, and that kind of bluey green there is more green in reality. This was painted in 2003. There's some sort of figures in the background, some textures, and there's a little story behind it about a guy who I knew at the time, and I had an exhibition and he wanted to buy the painting and he couldn't afford it, and I said, well, you can take it and pay me whenever, I don't really mind. If you like it that much, then you're welcome. But he said no, he didn't want to do it. Not long after that, poor soul killed himself. He had severe mental health problems. He was a schizophrenic. Anyway, so every time I look at that painting, I think of that, but I also see the complexity and beauty of the environment we live in. And I wish that he could have seen that. But, you know, it's never that easy, is it? Okay, I'm going to go back into the other room now where my desk is. I'll turn the camera back round again so that as I go, I don't know if we'll catch anything else up here. This is just a test. I hope this one works out better than the other ones I tried earlier. And if it does, I'll put it on my blog. Thank you.